So this is my presentation on Euphoric, which is a unisex perfume. So a little bit about me. Hello, my name is Anika. I am the founder and lead marketer for my perfume company called Euphoric. So as an introduction, what is Euphoric? As stated in my report, Euphoric is a gender-neutral perfume that is suited for those who are looking to incorporate an exquisite, exotic scent into their everyday lives. Euphoric is a stunning mixture between floral and musky, fruity and leathery, feminine and masculine. I'm just gonna go over to the video to kind of let you get a sense for what we mean when we say euphoric. Like, what is euphoria? What is the word euphoric? What does that mean to us in our company? So this is the video. This is our commercial. So I hope that kind of gave a little bit of a sense of what I mean when I say euphoric. So what I strived to do with this fragrance is to kind of show that you are not limited by your boundaries in your everyday life. You can surpass those boundaries, surpass those expectations, and become someone that you did not know you were, but who you are on the inside. It's about embracing your true individuality, your truest sense, which is why it's very gender neutral. As we live in a growing, fast-paced, ever-changing time, we want to make sure that we respect people's pronouns, people's gender identities, things along those lines. So I thought that starting our company Euphoric off with a euphoric-based scent that is gender neutral would be a great way to kind of show people what our company is about and what we strive to do for others. So a couple of fast facts that we have. So this fragrance will be approximately $27.50. We're only going to be selling it on our website as of right now, and the site will launch in 3 months. So as you saw in the video, the video said May 25th, 2021, for advertisement purposes. So as I mentioned before, May 25th, 2021 is the launch date for the product being available to order. We want to start working on advertising for this a little bit beforehand, so 3 months in between when the product launches officially and now, because we want to build up some hype and excitement. We want to get some sponsorships with other people, some influencers, to ensure that our product will be reached to its maximum capacity of audiences before we actually go ahead and launch this product to the public. So why are we launching Euphoric? So this is a little bit about understanding our product, our mission for this product, etc. So as you kind of saw in our commercial, unisex perfume is universal. As the world grows and evolves, it's very important to provide safe, affordable spaces of generality, and our fragrance will provide just that. As I mentioned before, during our commercial and afterwards, we live in a very fast-paced, ever-changing, ever-growing time. And I think it's very, very important for us to preach inclusivity, not just preach it, but practice what we preach. And there's no better way to do that than to begin our company and kind of root itself into equality, not just equality, but acceptance, and make this fragrance available for our widespread amongst audiences, and therefore make it equitable and accessible for all audiences. So we have a little bit of a price comparison with some reputable unisex fragrances. So Euphoric is $27.50 for 4 ounces, a 4-ounce bottle. To compare, a very famous Gucci Mardon Perfume unisex fragrance is about $50 for 2 ounces, and Calvin Klein One Summer 3-ounce bottle of fragrance is about $30. So this gives you a little bit of a comparison, a little bit of a reference point as to where we stand in comparison to some of these other reputable fragrance companies. Now we want to be as elegant and as possible. We want people to look at our company and say, wow, that's a reputable brand, I'd like to buy it and purchase from there. However, we also, as I mentioned before, we want to make things equitable and accessible for all of our audiences. Therefore, that is why we are offering a larger quantity for a lower price. We want to make sure that this will be accessible for a widespread widespread consumers, and we really would like to practice what we preach in terms of equality. So that is why we have this, and we figured, based on different calculations and things along those lines, that if we are selling more for a lower price, and we are a startup kind of brand, people who could be of lower incomes, different backgrounds, people will be more likely to buy from our brand, therefore making it a bit more of a success rather than just starting off with a very, very expensive fragrance. So we're kind of building up our brands and the financial aspect as well. So how will we process our orders? So this section will cover the production and delivery process of our company. So order processing. The very first thing that happens is the customer places an order on our website. As I mentioned before, our website will be launching shortly, and orders will be available to place starting on May 25th. After that, a request is sent out from our end to the inventory factory saying, hey, this customer placed an order for this many quantities of fragrance. Here is their address, here's information. Would you please fill out the inventory supplies accordingly and get this done? So after that request is sent, the order is then packaged by inventory workers. It's packaged, boxed up, ready to go, and from there, delivery workers come to pick up the packages from the inventory factory, and orders are then delivered to our customers for them to enjoy. How will we launch? How will we market our launch? So these are some marketing techniques for launch purposes and onwards. So these are techniques that we will be continually using, not just during our launch period, during that sort of grace period, but also throughout our journey as a company as well. So we were thinking of having some very, very gender neutral Instagram marketing photo shoots. So this is an example of a Chanel perfume fragrance, and as you can tell, there are no very prominent pinks, blues, feminine, masculine elements that are portrayed within this photo. It's a bit generic, but that's what makes it perfect for our brand, perfect for what we want to achieve. We want it to be very gender neutral, and a photo like this would be perfect for our feed in terms of marketing with gender neutrality, and in terms of kind of building our Instagram feed. We want to have some more photo shoots, not just like this with just the fragrance, but we also want to have different, as I mentioned before, different influencers holding up our products, different satisfied customers once we get there. For now, we're looking for definitely very gender neutral photo shoots to build up our Instagram feed, gain more of a following, etc. So in terms of our Instagram feed, in order to build excitement for our product launch, we plan on staying very active on our Instagram platform, and we also plan on asking influencers to promote our page as well. So this photo right here is a fragrance Instagram account that I found, and I just sort of screenshotted it to kind of get a feel for what kind of vibe they were going with. And I think I really enjoy this very simplistic, clean looking feed. It makes people very inclined to scroll through, look at more aesthetically pleasing photos that they will ultimately be engaging with, and ultimately, at the end of the day, hopefully, will be following through upward and purchasing from there. So we plan on linking our website to this Instagram feed. So on every single post at the bottom will have a link, and our bio there will be a link. And once this product goes up onto the website, we will be posting after gaining a large following to therefore increase our market, essentially. So what do we need moving forward? So these are some necessary steps and investments that we must take and invest in order to ensure that this company, these products are a success. So required investments to maximizing efficiency. We must invest in more up-to-date technology. So in order to become aware and keep proper track of product orders as we receive them, we are looking to invest into higher tech software and laptops for our employees, just to make sure that the tech side is widespread, very even. We want to make sure that we are keeping track of our orders as they come in. We don't want to miss anything, and we want to make sure that our employees have the best possible capital that is available to them. So therefore, that is something that we must invest in as soon as possible, as well as delivery vans. So as product orders grow, we must be able to deliver them in a timely manner to our consumers, which therefore leads to a need for more delivery trucks and vans, as well as the workers to drive those delivery trucks and vans. But as of right now, we need to invest in the capital, the physical capital, and then we will therefore get into the human labor capital aspect afterwards. But as of right now, in terms of physical capital items that we need, we really need to update our technology, get some up-to-date software, and delivery vans. We need to invest in those in order to ensure that our consumers are able to get the products that they order, the products that we provide, in a timely manner. And that is all for this presentation. Thank you very much for watching. I did want to go over the report as well. I've already linked it into SBCT and through an email just to make sure that it was received, but I also wanted to go over it in this presentation just to make sure that it's understandable. So this is a report by COMM, me, got Unisex Perfume, COMM 1000, Project Due, May 25th. So a little overview of our product. As I mentioned before, our product, New Perfume Euphoric, is a very gender-neutral perfume that is suited for those who are looking to incorporate an exquisite, exotic scent into their everyday lives. Euphoric is a stunning mixture between floral and musky, fruity and leathery, feminine and masculine. Euphoric is priced, as I mentioned before, at $27.50 for a beautiful glass bottle of 5 ounces. We strive to make our products elegant and affordable for all. And this kind of goes into like the comparison. So that was mentioned in the table that I showcased previously. So those prices and those sizes were according to Amazon.com. And therefore, because of that comparison, we are able to provide more of our product for a smaller price. And since we will still reach a larger audience because of our prices, we will generate more of a substantial profit. So marketing methods. We are planning on launching a new website for launch, as I mentioned before. Marketing materials such as photo shoots, paid partnerships, and more will be posted onto our Instagram, where the link to our website that the product will go up on eventually will be heavily advertised. As we're only offering one product at the moment, the website we create will be the only platform on which consumers can buy our product. However, our extensive marketing on this website, on our Instagram, as well as on other partner platforms, will make it easier for us to build new products onto our website and for consumers to familiarize themselves with it and the way our site works, the way ordering works, just to get a more personal feel for that. So in the future, we plan on making different sizes of Euphoric with special edition bottles based on different holidays, things like that, as well as introducing gender-specific fragrances to expand on our brand later on. Once this official launch is done, we will start not only working on bettering that product and advertising that product in different forms, also creating new gender-specific products, different special edition products, things like that, is what we want our focus to be on, aside from the main gender-neutral aspect. Orders. So, as I mentioned before, orders from our customers will be processed through our website. All our social media platforms will direct the customers to the site in order to place the orders and provide some sort of payment. And from there, our company will send the order requests to our inventory, where the quantity order will be available and packaged by inventory workers. And after that, the delivery team will pick them up, deliver them to the different houses, and because of this long, expensive process, we are looking to invest in more delivery vans in order to maximize our efficiency, as I mentioned before, and up-to-date computer equipment. So that was the extent of this report, this presentation, and this commercial. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have a good day.